how's it going? Jonathan here with Automate with Jonathan. In this video, I'm going to show you how to send keys, how to click on an item, and how to upload an image. Let's get right into it. So let's start with the send keys portion. So if we want to send keys to something, well, typically that's going to be some sort of an input box. So I wrote this little input box here, and the HTML for this is on my website. There's send me input 1 and send me input 2. So we have to select these two elements, inspect again to get to the element directly, and this input box, it has an ID of in1. So let's select that element. To do that, we're going to do input box 1 equals driver dot find element by equals by dot ID. Since we know the ID is equal to, right, we just saw it in the text. Let's go back to it real quick. The ID is equal to in1. So we just type in here in1. Bam. Whoops, I can't name it. Why are you giving me this problem? The plus sign. Alright, that's better. Input box 1. So now that we've selected that element, we have to send some keys to it. So let's send something. So input box 1 dot send, and then we type in the keys we want to send. So let's say we want to say this is my input. Okay, and then we'll run this just to test it out. And see how I put it right in there. Maybe I can put a delay in here. Just so that we can see it a little bit more clearly. Yep, there it is. This is my input. Took 2 seconds to put it in. Very good. So that's working. Okay, let's go with another one. So let's do input box 2 equals driver dot find elements by equals by dot ID, capital B. And we had an extra one of those in there. Value equals, well, what's the second one? The second input box. Oh, it's in2, in2. Easy enough. Equals in2. So what we want to do, input number 2, let's test it out. Put another sleep in there just so we can kind of watch it happen in real time. 1, 2, paste, and then the second box, input number 2. Easy enough. Okay, so that's how you send an input. That's how you send keys. So let's say, well, hey, how do we click something? Well, what do we want to click? We want to click this submit button here. And this submit button, well, how do we identify it? That's the question. And well, there's a type in there. It's a submit. Tough to say. I don't exactly know what criteria we could select it on, but we could select it on XPath. So let's find out the XML pathway of this. How do we do that? Well, let's get this URL. I want to open up an extension here. And this extension is called where are you? Oh, you know what? It's in my other Chrome instance. The extension is called something XPath. It would be XPath Finder. Let's find the XPath of the submit button. We turn the extension on, we click it, and the name of this XPath is HTML body/form 3. Okay, so what do we do here? We got some. create a variable called submit button equals driver dot find element by equals by dot xpath value equals, and then we just pass in that value that we just copied using the XPath Finder Chrome plugin, which is a really, really useful plugin. It's called XPath Finder. It's right here, XPath Finder. Find it in the Chrome store, just search for XPath Finder. Okay, so now we've selected that item and we want to click it. XPath, this is my input number 2, and then I click the button. Success. So that's how you, so we've selected the elements, we've sent the keys of our inputs, we have found the submit button, we've clicked the submit button, and let's show you one more thing. The last thing is going to be how to upload an image. Exit viewer. And this is the simplest exit viewer I know of. Where are we at here? Right here. Exitviewer.com. This will be our new target web page. So now none of this code's needed anymore. What are we looking for? We're going to be looking for, so it's going to open up this web page. Okay, nice. And we are going to select this item, and this input class is text, name is file. Okay, we'll do it by name. We'll select it by name, and we're gonna do upload button equals, seeing a pattern here, driver dot find element by equals by dot, why do I keep getting these double quotes, these double parentheses, by dot, what was it, name, and the value equals file, right? And then upload button dot send underscore keys, and the keys that we're going to be sending are going to be a file, right? So we're going to upload a file. Let me find a file real quick. Okay, well, I got the URL of the file I want to be uploading. It's right here, not the URL, I'm sorry, the pathway. I put it in there, and we put it in the send keys function, and now when we click play, you can see that file name sc.png gets uploaded, and now let's click this show exif button, which is basically the submit button. Value show exif. Type is submit. Oh darn, there's no, again, these submit buttons are tricky. So let's, we'll find it by XPath to click it. So I'm pasting it into this other browser. We're going to use this, the XPath Finder. And here's the XPath of this specific input. I'm copying that, and then just for ease of reference, we're going to put it in a comment here. Okay. So what do we want to do next? What we want to do next is, well, let's do a time.sleep. We'll put 3 in there. And then we're going to we're going to do submit button equals driver.find element by equals by dot XPath. Make sure that by is capitalized. Value equals, and then we're just going to paste her on in. And now when I run this, it's going to upload this sc.png and click the submit button. Let's wait for it to say se.png. Okay, give it another couple of seconds because I ran that sleep, and it should click show exif, and it'll take us to the next page. Oh, you know what it didn't do? We forgot to put in the .click. Silly mistake. Let's run it again. Okay, it's uploaded the image. It's doing the little sleep thing. And then it just clicks submit, and bam, it's uploaded it. And there's your EXIF data. All right, guys, so that's it. So that's how to send keys, how to click, and how to upload an image in Python Selenium. If you got anything out of this, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and enjoy the next video of this tutorial. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.